fit. What do I do?
Simple. Just hand it over to a pro.
Hmm?
La, 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 la. Et voila.
You know, I think sometimes there's an answer like that to most of the world's problems.
But?
But, for example, how do you end a war? Simple. Stop shooting.
You're right. Simple's too complicated.
Haven't you ever heard of knocking?
Isn't that something you do in a gin game?
Come in, Mildred.
Oh, thank you so much. These are the last of the drip dries. They're still wet.
Oh, that's all right, Mildred. The commissioner's got plenty to wear for a weekend in Los Angeles. But I think I'll just hang them up and watch them dry. It'll give me something to do while you two are off enjoying Southern California.
What's to enjoy about a police convention?
Only 3,000 good-looking cops.
And
that's all.
copesses.
How much enjoying can you do for 2 whole days?
Lots.
The warden here keeping an eye on you.
Listen, are you sure you don't want me to stay with you?
Mildred, that's okay. You've been looking forward to this train trip for weeks.
Well, what's the difference? So I don't see the family for another 5 years.
Are you trying to make me feel guilty?
Look, I don't have to go. I can...
Will you two stop it? I'm a big girl.
You can say that again.
May I say something amusing?
Well, I wish you'd try.
We have 12 minutes to get to the depot.
Ah.
See you in 2 days. Take care of Bonzo.
I will.
Bonzo?
Well, it was Heathcliff last night. We're improving.
Ah, well, let it be on your head, my dear. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I still don't like it, Commissioner. I think we're asking for trouble. I mean, inviting Tommy Brown to speak at the convention is one thing, but to have him travel there with half the police force, that's something else.
I think he's right.
Well, in the first place, I didn't invite him on board. Mr. Hildreth did. And it is his railroad.
And in the second place?
In the second place, he may have written a damning book about our department, but so far, nothing's been proven.
And in the third place?
And in the third place, Mildred, I wish you'd keep your nose out of police business in the first place.
Don't lose these envelopes. They've got your convention tickets in them. And pin on your name tag. How are we supposed to know who you are?
Ah, you're not. I'm undercover.
Of course, I
Pin
talked
it
to
on
him
your
in the
undershirt.
What, did you win?
Of course, I wouldn't be telling you about it.
Well, what did you win?
Half a dozen hot dogs, half a dozen hamburgers,
Yeah.
and a T-bone steak.
Yes, up there we have San Francisco's finest. Unfortunately, give a monkey a gun, he's still a monkey.
But give Tommy Brown a typewriter and watch him make an ass of himself.
Well, now, let's not knock success, my dear. This book happens to be a bestseller.
Are you saying that no one ever went broke underestimating the taste of the American public?
Well, America has the right to know the truth about its mercenaries.
Sergeant Bellins. Sergeant Masters. You share compartment 2 on your left.
Ah, look who we have here. Well, good evening, gentlemen. How's everything? Read any good books lately?
Nobody's written any lately.
Come on.
See what I mean about making an ass of yourself?
Tommy Brown.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Commissioner. You're in compartment A on your right.
Thank you.
You're in compartment B.
Thank you.
McMillan. Thomas Brown.
How do you do?
Pleasure.
This is my assistant, Charles Enright.
Charles.
Pleased to meet you.
Thank you.
And,
I'm the commissioner's body slave.
Well, everybody should have one.
I'll get us settled in, Commissioner.
I would like you to meet Nicole. She's my, what exactly are you, my dear?
Aquarius. How do you do, Commissioner?
Nicole. A lovely name.
That's why I chose it.
Oh, I, brought you a copy of my book, Commissioner. I thought maybe you'd like to read it.
I'll see you in the car, sir.
Little thin skin, wouldn't you say?
A lot of us are. Your book is being widely circulated and quoted.
The character in my book, Joe Hammond, happens to be one of your own men. You know that? And what he told me was all straight stuff.
Yes, but there's no Joe Hammond in my department, so there's no way we can prove it, is there?
It's just a fictitious name.
Fictitious. That's what I think about your book.
I'd like to talk to you about it.
What do you want?
All aboard!
Méfiez-vous de lui quand il est tout auteur.
Merci, mademoiselle.
What'd she say?
Roughly translated, it means watch yourself in the clinches.
Oh. Oh.
This is really going to be fun.
I've been looking forward to this for so
me
long.
too.
I haven't been on a train since I was a kid.
Absolutely.
I love them.
Me too. These bunks are really tiny.
Oh, well, we'll get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. How long is this silly train gonna take?
12 hours.
May I have your... May I have your attention, please? Everybody sit down. Full house. Yeah. First, I'd like to welcome you aboard. You've all earned this trip by your dedication to duty during the past year. And I'm sure this convention in L.A. will prove enlightening as well as enjoyable. Now I'd like to introduce our host, who is gracious enough to offer us this special train, Mr. Aaron Hildreth.
Thanks, man. I'm aware that each one of you has been handpicked for this convention because of your special expertise in the various aspects of law enforcement. And I feel proud to be able to help make this a memorable occasion. Just have a good time. And leave the train in one piece.
We have another gentleman aboard who I would like to introduce. He's the author of a book. I'm sure you've all heard about it. Perhaps some of you have read it. Mr. Tommy Brown. Mr. Brown has been invited to the convention to talk about this book. Maybe answer some questions.
Glad to meet you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you might care to ask. That is, if you'll all be glad to answer mine. Thank you.
Never met a man I didn't like, till now.
The club car is open. Enjoy yourself.
Good idea.
Sounds good.
Enjoy No, but, you know, I don't use
Do you
vermouth.
make a good one?
Absolutely.
Just don't bruise it.
What you have to do after you.
Hey, Commissioner. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, the man's a parasite, and he's just actually spitting in everybody's face.
We can take it.
Well, I'm not so sure. One day he's going to say something just a little bit too flippant, somebody's going to deck him.
No, he's a guest of Mr. Hildreth, just like we are. Now, you tell whoever that is that he's to be left alone. And I mean it.
What's the rush?
I'm sorry, Mildred. I had to get out of there. I was getting claustrophobia.
You were? I would have thought that place was too small for that.
I see know it's not Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Nice to see you. Whoops, yeah, whatever you're Well, Commissioner, I must say, your men are very amusing. None of this cocktail party baloney, you know? If they don't like, they don't like. That's terrific. Something I read, I wrote. Can you blame them? After all, you practically accused every one of them of being grafters. What did you expect? Long-stemmed roses? Well, at the very least, I would give them to my little innocent there, yes.
Would you like a drink, Aaron?
No, thanks, man.
Nicole? What would you like?
I'll settle for a scotch.
You know, you're going to make me sorry I offered you this ride. Really? Well, then, why did you? Because I thought you might silence your guns a little when you'd met some of these people.
Well, it's never been my style.
You make it hard for people to like you, don't you?
I make it impossible. See, that way, anyone likes me. I know they want something. It works all the time.
Here you are, Nicole.
Thank you.
Mr. Commissioner. Hello, gentlemen. Nice to see you. Yeah, you got some nice men there, you know? With cops like those, we don't need crooks.
My apologies, Mac. I thought having him aboard might mend some fences. I was wrong.
I think we'll survive.
Mac?
A little touchy, isn't he?
What is it you're after, Mr. Brown? You've managed to alienate almost everyone on this train.
Almost everyone. Must be slipping. The time was I could alienate the whole 8th Army in just 10 minutes.
With air support.
Well, what's the hurry? We got a long trip ahead of us. By the way, I understand we're making an unscheduled stop.
Yes, we're picking up a police official in Madeira.
Huh? Who's that?
Les Walker from Stockton.
Les Walker. Never heard of him.
Don't let that upset you, dear. He never heard of you either. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You're damn right I am. Let them all crawl for a few minutes.
I didn't notice that anyone was.
Well, that's because you're not tuned in. You see, I am. These are street people like me.
Is that why you turned against them? Because they're like you?
Oh, don't give me that Bryn Mawr psychoanalysis garbage. I don't like them because they're cops. Period. Zero.
Well, you're even up. They don't like you.
Nor anyone else. Cops only dig cops. Everyone else is just a civilian.
I love you, Tommy, but I feel sorry for you. It took you 38 years of your life to find out what you want. You want to be one of the boys, but the boys won't let you.
And what do you want?
When I find out, Tommy, I'll let you know.
And when you find out, it might be too late. By then, Tommy Brown may have moved on to virgin territory.
Can I give you a hand with those pressure?
Yeah, you run interference. You wouldn't believe that.
That's because you're too polite. Come on, follow me. Okay,
pregnant lady.
Move down here and see what it is.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. All right. I want to tell you something. You really can't have a lot of pride in yourself riding on a train with a whole bunch of people that hate your guts. I mean, you really got to want to punish yourself. You know what I mean?
3-cent philosophy from a 2-cent cop. Where does it end?
When someone takes their fists and shove it right down your throat, that's when. Creep. Here.
That's enough.
Come on.
Hey, help me with this, will you?
Sure.
Oh, thanks. This train was a plane, I'd tell you where to get off.
All right, I was wrong, but he deserved it. And I tell you, Commissioner, one day somebody's gonna kill that punk.
Sam, cool it.
I'll cool it, but if it wasn't for the department, I'd let him have it for good.
What are you trying to do? Make every word in his book seem true?
Commissioner, come on, the guy deserves
Sam,
it.
you were wrong, no matter what the provocation. Being a cop's hard enough without Brown accusing us in print of brutality. Now, I want you to stay in here and cool off. Then I want you to go back in there and apologize.
You want me to go and do what?
Apologize. As in, I'm sorry.
Yes, come in. Well, Mr. Law and Order. Come on in, Commissioner. Nicole, give the man a drink.
No, thanks.
Okay, suit yourself. What can I do for you?
Can we talk privately?
Sure. Nicole, why don't you go take a cop away from his wife? You do things like that so well.
Well, at least one of us has some talent.
Well?
I want you to stay away from the rest of the people on board.
Why?
For your own good.
Meaning?
Meaning? I can't be everywhere at the same time. Something might happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. Not with you aboard, anyway. How would it look in the papers?
I don't care about the papers. Just be careful.
Say, would you like to know who Joe Hammond is, the famous made-up cop?
No.
No? You mean you have no interest at all?
You can't tell me what I already know.
Who is it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
matter?
He's dead.
Enright, come with me. Everybody stay here. Check the rest of the car.
Commissioner?
Fine.
There's nothing down there, sir.
Have this compartment sealed off.
Yes, sir.
He is dead.
Yes. Is it worth crying about?
If I don't cry for him, nobody will.
I understand. I'll be back. We have to talk.
I'll be here.
Come in.
Excuse me, Mr. Hildreth. I'm afraid something terrible has happened.
Constantly badgering people to just aggravate.
Tommy Brown was shot to death. One shot. Now, I want to know...
Were there any powder?
No.
Any smell of gunpowder?
No.
Then, Commissioner, that places the killer outside of the compartment.
Well, was the body facing the door or the other seat?
The seat. He probably turned around and looked when the killer opened the door. Now,
What happened?
Tommy Brown was shot to death. Now, I want to know exactly where everyone was within the last half hour. Where you were standing, or if you moved, or if you left this car, and why. We'll be stopping in Madera in a short while. I want you to check everybody's story now. Right away, sir. And then I want somebody to verify your story.
Mine,
and check everybody's guns. Yes, sir.
Commissioner, I think it's obvious that you suspect one of us is the killer.
Well, if there's nobody on the train but us, Miss Davis, I think that's a natural assumption. Where were you, Aaron?
I never left my stateroom.
Excuse me.
Right?
Hey, Commissioner. Yeah, I knew something like this was going to happen.
Where were you between the time I left you in my stateroom until just now?
Well, I went to apologize like you said, and I came back here to have myself a little drink.
Did you hear anything back there?
Just train noises. What was I supposed to? Hey, wait a minute. What are you getting at?
I'm not getting at anything. I'm just trying to piece this thing together in my mind.
Is there anything I can do, Mac? Do you want me to have the train stopped, have it rerouted back home?
How long would it take?
8, 10 hours. I'd have to juggle some trains around, get another engine here.
I think we better go on.
Anything you say. I didn't like the man, but I didn't want to see him dead either.
Someone did. Probably somebody in this car. Sam, let me see your gun.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, Commissioner, this is crazy.
So is murder.
Commissioner, let me come with you. I've had 12 years homicide.
No.
Come in.
Feel any better?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
I opened the door and I found him. That's everything.
Nothing else?
No.
Did you go in? Did you touch him? Did you see anything?
No.
No to what?
No to all of the above.
Can you think of anybody who would really want to kill him?
Are you serious?
A lot of people make threats, but they rarely carry them out.
Like that policeman a few minutes ago. Are you trying to get him off the hook?
Nor am I trying to get him on it. If he did anything, I'll find out about it.
And then forget about it. That's what Tommy's book was all about.
You don't know me very well.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I know you didn't. It's not your style.
You're very observant.
You're easy to observe.
So are you.
Oh, conductor. How fast is this train going?
60, 70 miles an hour, depends.
Any slowdowns, turns, anything like that?
If you're asking could anyone have jumped, the answer is no. It's suicide heaven out there.
How long before we get to Madeira?
Let's see. About 4.5, 5 minutes.
All right, I want your crew to meet in the dining car and wait there. We want to search this train from front to rear, okay?
It's okay with me. What do we do if we find someone?
What do we do if we don't?
Commissioner thinks we'll find out what.
I assume no one's left the car?
No one?
We'll be stopping for just a minute. We're picking up Les Walker and his assistant.
Commissioner, don't you want to post some kind of guard so the killer doesn't escape when the train stops?
Not necessarily. The last thing the killer would want is to identify himself by running.
Or herself?
You can be sure of one thing. Him or her. I'm gonna find you. I'm damn sure gonna find you. Sergeant Fisher?
Yes, hello.
Commissioner McMillan. Where's Les?
Right here, Mac. You met Sergeant Fisher?
Yes. Sergeant, would you take the bags to the compartment, please?
Yes, sir, thank you. I'll take yours now.
Les. Tommy Brown's been murdered.
Who?
Tommy Brown, the writer.
When?
About a half an hour ago, on this train.
But how?
One shot through the heart.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Well, you have a suspect, don't you?
A whole trainload of us. We've got his body sealed off in the compartment. Would you take a look?
Yes. Pardon me. What are they doing?
The guy standing up is checking the guns of the guy sitting down.
Why?
Because the guy outside asked the guy standing up to check the guns of the guy sitting down.
But why?
Well, the guy outside who asked the guy standing up to check the guns of the guy sitting down is looking for a guy with a gun with a bullet gone. Get it?
Got it.
Good. I'd like to ask you a question.
Sure.
Who are you?
You know your guy outside?
Yeah.
Well, I'm the new guy inside, sent by your guy outside to check the guy's stand.
Forget it.
He was sitting by that window.
I'm stumped. Everyone aboard this train has an unshakable alibi. Everyone swears he was standing next to someone else who will verify it.
Well, someone's either lying or they're wrong.
There are 27 people aboard this train, 29 including you and Fisher. 5 of them are railroad men who never even heard of a Tommy Brown. The rest are police, with the exception of Hildreth, myself, my housekeeper, and Nicole.
Nicole? Who's Nicole?
Brown's traveling companion. So who's lying?
Mac, you plan to take this train back to San Francisco?
Oh, I thought about it, but it doesn't make any sense. By the time we get clearance back, we'll be in L.A.
Tell you what, you could stay here. I could have some of my men and equipment over here in 20 minutes.
What I don't want is a full-scale assault by the press right now. The killer is somewhere aboard this train. I don't want any more people messing it up.
Yeah, I never thought about that. You're probably right.
We'll certainly notify any family. I said we'll notify any family and the press, too, but we'll do it in L.A.
Except I don't relish the idea of pulling into Los Angeles with one dead body and a trainload of suspects. I mean, it can be a little embarrassing.
Well, that's not going to happen. We're going to pull into L.A. with a murderer under arrests. It's as simple as that. You through?
Yeah.
Commissioner, I have checked everybody's service revolver, and they're all clean.
Thanks. Oh, this is Les Walker, Sergeant Enright. May I have your attention a moment, please? Some of you already know Chief Walker from Stockton. He and Sergeant Fisher are going on with us to L.A. I'm going to ask them to work with Sergeant Enright, Officer Davis, and me. You all right, Les?
Fine.
Now, I'm suspending the rest of you from duty temporarily. Sam?
Yeah.
You want to take over the questioning, Les?
Right.
Sit down.
Sit down. Do I get a last meal, Commissioner?
Are you guilty?
Oh, sometimes just basic stupidity, but nothing really serious.
Sam?
Mm-hmm.
I know the whole story.
Oh, terrific. Tell it to me.
I know you're the fictitious Joe Hammond. You gave Tommy Brown all that confidential material he has in his book.
Well, what makes you think so?
No, Sam, don't waste my time. I know it.
I suppose I deny it, Commissioner.
I don't care if you swear on a stack of training manuals. I said I know it. That means I know it. Do you think I'd let a whole department get stabbed in the back without at least finding out who held the knife?
All right, look, Commissioner, I did...
What? You sold out some of your best friends, and you haven't got the guts to admit it.
All right, look, Commissioner, I didn't know he was going to write that kind of book. I thought he was going to write something different. I thought he was going to write something good about cops for a change.
How could that be? That man? What kind of a book could you expect him to write?
I didn't expect him to write that kind.
All right. Granted, you were taken for a ride, but look at the position you're in. You've made yourself suspect number one.
Me?
Yes, you. Not only do you have a motive, but you were the only man in this car when he was killed. Everybody else is accounted for.
Commissioner, I did not kill the man.
No, I don't think you did. But after that fight you had with him, you're on the head of the list. And I have to act accordingly.
Meaning what?
Meaning I want your gun.
Am I under arrest, Commissioner?
Not yet.
All right.
Sam.
Yes, sir.
I won't tell this to anyone. No reason you should either.
Okay. Thanks, Commissioner.
Terrific. Tell it to me again.
Police brutality.
Okay, fellas, now let's go through this one more time, okay? All right. Now, you were...
Right here. No,
Oh, okay. Where was I?
you were over there.
You're going crazy. You were over there. I was here.
I got it. He's lying. He's the murderer.
Oh, come on now, fellas. This is for real. Now, you were here. And he was there. Let me ask you another question. Where do you think I was? Back there.
Oh, this is crazy. Look, let me tell you, nobody knows where these were.
You know why?
Sure. They all let their guard down. They stopped being cops and became tourists.
Miss Avery? Chief Walker. Stockton Police. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead.
Commissioner McMillan tells me you're the one that found the body. Is that correct?
Who are you doubting, him or me?
I'm not Okay. What happened when you found the body?
I screamed.
And?
I screamed again.
And then?
And then nothing.
Now, that's not exactly correct, is it?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm not like McMillan. That I won't buy a story just because it's neatly packaged and ready to take home. With me, you've got to prove it. And if you haven't noticed, I'm a little more blunt.
What would you like me to prove? That I screamed 3 times instead of twice?
No. I'd like you to prove that you're not harboring information or evidence. That Brown hasn't already cracked you. Told you something important. Important enough to get him killed. I'd like you to prove that you are simply a traveling companion. Just along for the ride. And I'll let you go about your business. You are in business, aren't you?
You're right, you're not McMillan.
Okay, now let's go through this one more time, see if we can't get a proper sequence of events, all right?
Sorry, Commissioner, that's the report.
Okay. Anything breaking?
Nothing here. Did you speak to Nicole?
Just now. I'm afraid I was a bit rough on her. I had a hunch, but it didn't work out.
Hildreth?
Spoke to him, too. But he's clear. There's no way he could have gotten into Brown's compartment without having been seen.
What about,
Off the top? Why, he's not a young man.
strong man?
Okay, maybe you're right. I'll put him back on the suspect list.
Oh, I think you better check out the train crew. Probably a dead end, but I think it has to be done.
Okay. Do that next.
Now, look, all I am really interested in is where you were between 8 o'clock and 8:15.
Go on, tell him. Kid with a nice face like yours has nothing to hide. Believe me, I know people. Tell him.
I was right here.
Doing what?
Doing what? What could he possibly be doing? Probably writing a letter to his mother or probably studying to be a doctor. What were you doing? Tell him.
I was reading.
You see, reading, I tell you, our country is in very good hands. What were you reading? Tell him.
This is a book. How to cheat at cards.
Well, what are you sitting there for? Grill him. This is another Billy the Kid.
I won't even ask, Commissioner.
I wouldn't know how to tell you. What are you doing here?
I was trying to see if someone could get from one end of the train to the other without going through the club car.
They can. That's just what I was doing.
Yeah, you're kidding.
You see anybody come through here?
No, why?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Hey, listen, what are you driving at?
Somebody tried to push me off this train and damn near succeeded.
Oh, come on, Commissioner. That's 2 for 2 tonight. Listen, I don't mind being accused of knocking this chump Tommy Brown out of the box, but this is going just a little bit too far. Listen, I saved your life tonight. Now, that's points for me.
True. Listen, every night I find myself dealing around the train.
That's all right. You just make sure that everybody on this train is on the same list with me. We're even.
I'm sorry, Sam.
So far, everybody swears that they were next to everybody else, so this car is clean.
Same with the train crew. 0.
All right, everybody, let me have your attention, please. I want everybody to take a seat. The same seat you had when we first boarded the train. When we left San Francisco, every seat in this car was taken. Where's that man?
Hey, wait a minute. Where's the guy with the glasses?
What guy?
There was a man sitting across from me. From Oakland, I think. He was wearing tinted glasses and a mustache.
That's right, Commissioner. I kept trying to talk to the guy, but he kept ignoring me.
What's his name?
I don't remember the name.
Thorne?
I didn't think of looking at his name tag.
Does anybody know his name?
Carl Lohman. Of course, that's who it is. Carl Lohman. He should be here. I checked him on the train.
All right, you saw him get on board. Did anybody see him get off? Anybody? So where is he?
Gee, I always wanted to sleep on a train. Makes me feel like I'm in a Robert Donat movie. With Merle Oberon, C. Aubrey Smith, Ellen Drew, Frank Morgan, S. Issa Cole. Murder on a Train. We'll get Hitch to direct it.
Right. We'll get Hitch to direct it.
Listen, is this gonna take very long?
It'll take about a couple of minutes.
Oh, great, because I suddenly got a mad urge for some popcorn.
Well, at least we know who we're looking for.
Do we?
Yes, we're looking for Carl Lohman.
I guess so. Wish I had your confidence.
I don't understand how he can still be aboard. We've searched this train from engine to tail light. There's just nobody here.
Well, there's got to be.
What's the big mystery? Somebody boards the train in San Francisco. The train is going too fast for somebody to jump off. We search every inch of the train only to find we can't find somebody. It's basic police work. I don't see why you're so concerned. We'll be stopping in Fresno in a few minutes. I ordered a stop there.
Why are we stopping?
I want to call Oakland.
What is it? What's the matter?
My berth is stuck.
What's that got to do with help, murder, rape?
Well, if I yelled help, my berth is stuck, would you come running?
Oh, Mildred, you know, one of these days you really are going to be in trouble and nobody's going to come.
Please, Sergeant, no lectures, huh? Just get it down. I'd like to get a little sleep.
It's stuck.
You're kidding.
Really? Didn't the porter come in here earlier and let it down for you?
Well, yeah, but then I went out for a few minutes, and when I came back, the thing had snapped back into the wall.
Well, it's lucky you weren't inside of it.
Would you just, please?
Okay, stand back.
I'm back as far as I can go.
Well, then stand aside.
Hey, you did it!
Oh, boy, did I do it.
Hey, did you hurt your back?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just an injury, an old injury. It'll work itself out in a couple of minutes.
Hey, thanks, Sergeant. You're a love.
Thank you, Mildred. You get a good night's sleep now, okay?
Yeah, right. You too.
Oh, not me. Not in one of those things.
Why not?
Well, you see, Mildred, I'm always afraid that it will itself shut when I'm inside of it and that I'll suffocate.
Go on, a man your size?
True, but if I were as little as you, I wouldn't go near one of those things. Night. Sleep tight.
Yeah, right.
Hello, Akins? Les Walker. Yeah. Fine, thanks. Listen, Phil, I need some information on Carl Lohman. I'm trying to find out if he's on that convention train to Los Angeles tonight. I'll hold on. He says he's there. He spoke to him.
It's not possible.
Well, you want to tell him that? Yeah, Phil. Yeah, fine, thanks. I'll be talking to you. Bye.
So we're not looking for Carl Loman after all.
Drive anywhere, just go.
What do you want me to do? Drive straight ahead?
Anywhere, just drive.
Commissioner?
What is it?
If this isn't L.A. and there isn't any newsstand here and you don't want anybody to escape, then someone is.
What are you talking about?
Nicole, I saw her through the window.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I just did.
I hope you don't expect a big tip.
Nice try.
Nice tries, finish last. Pay the man. After you. Good night, Commissioner.
Got a question.
I'm awfully sleepy.
Why did you run?
I can't stand trains. I'm a claustrophobic.
You're a suspect.
Well, then why don't you arrest me? Or put me under house arrest or do whatever you people do. Meanwhile, I'm going night-night. Please.
Either you're hiding something, or you're a murderess. I'm going to find out which before we get to L.A. Good night. First homicide, Lisa?
Yes, sir.
How would you like to be an homicide?
Well, I'd love to.
Oh, wait a minute, not so fast. It's a pretty ugly business.
Well, Commissioner, have you ever tried giving a traffic ticket to a tired, hot cab driver on a day when his tips have been bad?
I see what you mean. Give it some thought.
Yes. Thanks.
Good night.
Good night.
Who do I call if I hear a prowler?
Call his wife.
Is there something wrong, ma'am?
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but I think you made up the luggage rack.
No, ma'am, that's the berth.
Yeah, well, your berth is going to be the death of me. Listen, tell me, how does one become unencumbered clothes-wise?
One gets undressed before one gets into a berth.
Oh, one does one? Uh-huh. Well, it's too late for that now. I'm more on than I am encumbered. Thanks anyway.
That's all right, ma'am.
They sure Claudette Colbert started this way.
say goodnight, Commissioner.
Say it.
Good night, Commissioner.
Good night, Charlie.
Commissioner?
Yeah?
This case sure is a puzzler, isn't it? I mean, it's really got me worried, sir.
Why?
Well, because I can't get a handle on it, and because whoever is the killer, well, is really clever.
And that worries you?
Up to here.
Have a seat.
Thank you. You see, sir, here we have someone who is so sure of themselves that they actually board a train with 20 policemen on it.
Okay, takes guts.
Yeah, well, he's also leading us around by the nose, sir. And he's making us run in ever-widening circles, to coin a phrase. Which I wish I hadn't.
We'll catch him. There's always something somewhere a killer overlooks.
Such as?
Such as? This, for example.
What is that, sir?
Sergeant Enright. It's a handkerchief.
Oh, I know that. But what is its significance?
Oh. Well, I don't know. I found it in the baggage car. It has a foreign substance on it. I want you to keep it until we can get it to a lab.
Foreign substance?
Yes, it's kind of sticky.
Sticky?
Oh, no, it's just glue.
Oh, okay.
No, don't put it in your pocket. You get it confused with your own handkerchief.
Oh, don't worry about that, sir. I never use one.
Don't you ever blow your nose?
Oh, I'm a tissue man, sir.
Oh, well, I use a handkerchief.
Well, I've always used tissues.
I mean, what if you sneeze?
Well, it's very strong, but you just throw it away so that every blow is a new experience.
What do you do with the handkerchiefs you get for Christmas?
I get lots of them, but I always give them away.
You can give me one.
This year, I promised. Good night.
Good night. Hey, Charlie?
Yes, sir?
How long will it be till we get to L.A.?
Oh, about 4 hours.
Good night.
You know, Commissioner, if we're going to catch this killer, we really better hurry.
Get some rest.
Good night.
Good night. Charlie?
Yes, sir?
Don't rest too soundly.
Gotcha.
Good night.
Yes, ma'am?
Listen, I got a question. What if, in the middle of the night I want to get down out of here? What exactly do I do?
Oh, you see this button on the side of your berth? Mark Porter?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you push it and I'll bring you a ladder.
Oh, okay, thanks. Good night.
Good night. You know, that's a simpler solution.
What's that?
You can sleep in a lower berth.
Sleep in the lower berth? Are you kidding? I waited all my life to sleep in an upper berth. I wouldn't be able to sleep if I didn't sleep in the upper berth. Night.
Good night.
Come on, let me help. I heard running, sir, so I followed. Did you see who hit you?
No, didn't you see him when he ran out?
No, sir.
Let's go. We may as well forget it. Whoever it was is probably in his bunk by now.
Commissioner, this is it. Murder on a train. Leslie Howard, Ann Baxter, Martin Toran. I just heard some shots.
When?
In the next car.
Where?
Just now. Except we won't believe it, Commissioner. I was just looking for something to read. I heard the shots of it.
What happened?
Someone was in my room.
Stay with her.
Well, Mac, I'm just going to bed. So should you.
I was.
How long have you been in here? From the last time you saw me till now. Why?
Nobody else in here.
No. Now, would you like to tell me why?
Somebody was just in Nicole's room, and somebody tried to kill me. And somebody has disappeared from this train, and somebody has killed Tommy Brown. Other than that, I guess I'm just a naturally curious person.
Ask a silly question.
You get a police commissioner for an answer. Sorry if I disturbed you.
No, Albeck. You do your job the best way you can. And if I act like a railroad president at times, please try and forgive me. I'm really a section hand at heart.
I like section hands. Always wanted to be one as a kid. Just before fireman and just after doorman. All right, changing of the guard. Enright, stay loose. I may need you later on. Good night again, Mildred.
Oh, but Commissioner, this is it. Murder on a train. I've waited for this all my life.
Then you can wait a few more minutes.
If I was Patsy Kelly, you wouldn't treat me like that.
I'll be in my room, sir. What happened?
I woke up and I saw someone going through my things.
Can you describe him?
No, it was too dark.
I assumed he was shooting at you. It was you who fired those shots, wasn't it? Wasn't it? And I suppose you don't have a gun. A small one, judging by this.
That's right. And if you want to search, you'll need a warrant. Otherwise, I'd like to go back to sleep.
And I suppose you have no idea what he was after when he came into your room.
No idea.
Play footsie with me now. It's getting late and I'm tired.
I can be getting tired, too.
You can also be getting dead. Now stop being little Miss Courageous and tell me what you know.
I don't know anything.
I'll have somebody watch your door. Come in.
Anything at all, sir?
You think that Nicole knows something that we should know? Of course she knows. She wouldn't tell me. What worries me is someone else is going to try to find out again. You think that she's a target? Oh, of course she's a target. I don't want to take any chances. Only with the murder on her hands. I want you to watch her door. Yes, sir.
Les?
Oh, Mac.
Mac, I've been going through this so-called book. They really raked your department over the coals, didn't they?
They?
Brown and this Joe Hammond.
Yeah. They really did a number on us.
Do you have any idea who Joe Hammond is?
Do you?
Better than an idea. I know who he is.
Who?
You remember that fella you sent over to us last summer? Who helped me out in that hijacking case?
Oh, yeah, Sam Dugan.
That's Joe Hammond.
What makes you so sure?
Well, I know one man's style from another after all these years on the job. Look at this, right here. The cases, the methods, even the expressions. That's got to be him.
You really are a good detective.
Meaning I'm right?
I don't think you killed Brown. Sam's too good a cop.
Well, I admire your loyalty.
But not my brain.
Mac, look. Supposing this Sam is smarter than you think he is. Supposing he purposely provoked that fight with Brown just to throw you off.
You're forgetting the now infamous phony Carl Lohman. And somebody just now tried to break into Cole's room not more than 10 minutes ago.
What?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Thanks. She missed. Took 2 shots at her. I'm going to have another talk with Cole. Oh, come along with me, will you?
Yes, I will.
Why don't you take a rest, Charlie? We'll take over.
I'm fine, sir, honest.
I know, but if you get tired and I get tired, the killer doesn't, we're in trouble.
It's true.
She's gone.
That's impossible, sir. I never took my eyes off the door.
You must have.
Search this train, damn it. I want her found. Find her?
No, sir.
It's impossible.
I must be tired, sir. I mean, I know that this thing couldn't have happened, but it did.
Tired? It's nearly dawn. We're due in L.A. in a couple of hours. Let's get freshened up. I'll meet you in a little while. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hello, Nicole.
Close the door.
Figured you'd be in here. How did you get past Enright?
I didn't. I left when you went to get him to guard me.
And so you came in here.
He was guarding an empty room.
You'll be thrilled. What's that?
This? A-flat, 6mm, made in Spain. It's not for you. It's for small bores.
That's not the gun that killed Tommy.
Is that a question?
No, you didn't kill him. You're here because you're frightened someone will come after you again for the papers.
What papers?
The ones I guessed at, you just proved.
Are you smart or am I stupid?
Both.
Well, at least you had the grace not to smile when you said it.
What were you after in Tommy's room after he was killed?
My insurance policy.
I hope it's not long term. Someone came after you once to get those papers. They're going to try it again.
If you're trying to scare me, you're succeeding.
Of course I am. I want to scare you so much you'll stop being so stupid and see I'm your only chance of getting off this train alive. Now, do you want to tell me where those papers are? Or shall we just forget the whole thing and you can go back to your apartment? You'll be on your own.
You wouldn't.
Don't bet on it.
It's notes from Tommy's new book. Only this time he has positive proof that some very big police were doing some very bad things. It's in code. You understand it?
Enough. This will put someone in jail for a long time. All we have to do is identify this Mr. Six. Do you know who that is?
No.
Mr. Six. Six what? Six letters, 6 districts.
Commissioner! Rise and shine! Rise and...
Well, I better get dressed or he'll be scandalized.
I'll keep these papers. You better give me your AFLOC. Oh.
What's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm sorry. I'll see you at breakfast. Conductor, ask the engineer to stop the train for a few minutes, will you please?
Well, we're just coming to the platform.
I know. Please do as I ask, and ask Mr. Hildreth to join us in the dining car.
Yes, sir.
I wonder where she spent the night.
Oh, hi, Commissioner. Would you like 2 3-minute eggs or 3 2-minute eggs?
3 2-minute eggs.
Scrambled.
Matt, can I see you?
Sure.
It looks like we're going to be in a couple of minutes. I guess we blew it, huh?
Looks like it.
Look, I've been trying to figure out who has a jurisdiction on this. As far as I can tell, if he was killed while the train was still in San Joaquin County, then I have it.
I never thought of that. Looks like you'll have to take over the investigation.
Oh, but wait a minute. You take it. This one's going to be pretty ugly. I wonder why we're stopping here. We're not quite at the platform.
Because I asked them to.
Morning, Mac.
Morning.
The conductor said you wanted to see me.
I do.
You're not going to tell me you have it solved, are you?
I am. Everybody, I have something to say that might prove interesting. Tommy Brown was getting ready to write another book. This one even more messy than the first one. Messy, but truthful. He had some very damaging evidence against a police official somewhere in this state. The evidence was in Tommy Brown's notes. Tommy Brown was killed because of those notes. These notes. Nicole knew about these notes, so that after Brown was killed, she took them. Why? Was she planning on saving them for the police department? Or was she planning on blackmailing this police official? Whatever she intended doesn't matter because she gave them to me just a little while ago. Is everybody with me so far? Tommy Brown's dead, and the killer still doesn't have the notes. Nicole does. So he goes after Nicole.
Mac, do you think the killer is still aboard this train?
I don't think so. I know so.
But how? You searched, and I searched.
What were you searching for?
For a killer. For someone in hiding.
That was our mistake. We were looking for somebody who wasn't there.
Commissioner, now I'm confused. Do you mean that the person we were looking for wasn't there?
That's correct.
Well, then where?
Someplace else.
I have a dumb question. If he wasn't there then, where is he now?
Right here, in this car with us. He looks different now because after he killed Brown, he slipped into the baggage car, took off his mustache and tinted glasses, jumped off the train when we stopped at Madeira. Remember that handkerchief I gave you?
Yes, sir.
That was spirit gum on it. The lab will verify.
Mac, wouldn't you have noticed somebody trying to escape from the train?
He didn't jump off the train to try to escape. He came back on as somebody else.
Who?
You.
Well, that's some hell of a story.
I wouldn't tell it, Les, if it weren't true.
Well, now, you'd better be able to prove that. Because if you can't, I'm going to see your hide hanging from City Hall.
Right. Show me your convention ticket.
Right here, Mac.
Where'd you get it? That was given out in San Francisco. How could you have it if you didn't get on there?
I got it in Madeira.
That's not true. I still have your ticket.
You posed as Carl Lohman. You stayed in the background, saying nothing, doing nothing that anyone could remember, except kill Tommy Brown. You're Mr. Six, the man Brown found out about. You're the big police official who's been corrupt for years. Am I right, Les?
You're crazy. Did you hear what he's saying? All right, everybody freeze. Don't move.
What are you going to do, Les? Kill 20 of us with 6 shots?
No. But if anybody tries to stop me, I'm going to get 6 of you. You want to be number 1?
think somebody should call the cops.
Hi, everybody. Welcome home. Hi.
Hiya.
Hi. Hiya. This is the reception I get after being separated from my loved ones for 2 long and lonely days. Hi. I get a warmer reception than that from my dry cleaner.
Yeah, he gets to sleep at night.
Didn't you get to sleep at all?
Are you kidding? Haven't you heard the news?
Yes, I've heard the news. It's been all over the television, the newspapers. Mac, you're a regular hero.
He's a hero. What about yours truly? Who, with a little help from her friends, was instrumental in catching the killer?
Oh, gee, that's not what you told me on the phone yesterday, Mac.
Oh, really?
Mildred, you were dispensable.
Of course I was. Then back at the hotel, with all those partiers running around, who could get any sleep?
Did you get a chance to see your family?
Well, funny thing. You know, I was going to surprise them. They were out of town. A neighbor said they were up here in San Francisco.
Oh, Mildred, that's a shame.
Yeah, well, c'est la vie. Wake me next Tuesday.
Gee, it's too bad you didn't have any fun.
Fun? How could I not have fun with Mildred around? How are you?
I'm fine. Doctor says I'm right on schedule.
Oh, good.
Come on, I think we better take a nap. You must be exhausted.
Oh, no, I've had 10 hours sleep.
Oh, well, I'm kind of tired. I stayed up late last night watching The Late Show.
Oh, yeah? What'd you see?
I saw Murder on the Train with C. Aubrey Smith and Merle Oberon.
Commissioner, it's pretty messy this time, sir. We're getting a sample of the acid.
Carefully, I hope.
Very carefully.
Give us a statement, Commissioner. Come on, Commissioner, give us a statement.
Later. Was it hydrosulfurous acid in the water? Later, gentlemen, later.
Hey, there's Commissioner, McMillan. Is the asylum killer a man or a
Do you
woman?
have any leads,
Come on, were there any
Do you have
witnesses?
any leads,
Commissioner,
I just got here, gentlemen. Later.
Commissioner, we found footprints again.
Yeah, I do too.
The usual overshoes?
Well, it looks like it, but I'm afraid they're not going to do us any good.
The asylum killer's footprints, Commissioner?
It looks that way.
Can't you just see him standing there watching? In his last letter, Commissioner, he said he was always sorry when one of his victims dies because then he has to plan his next one.
We're all sorry.
I've lost count, Commissioner. How many unsolved cases does this make that your department is trying to pin on the asylum killer?
Before I answer that question, you'll have to rephrase it.
Rephrasing the question won't change the answer, Commissioner. And I haven't lost count. 5 unsolved murders, including this one.
How long are you going to let one man terrify an entire city?
I hope you realize the kind of coverage you're giving these killings is only adding to the hysteria. A little less sensationalism would be greatly appreciated by your police department.
Any leads, Commissioner?
We'll get him.
When, Commissioner? In a week? A month? My viewers are getting a little edgy, you know.
Your telecasts are getting me a little edgy. You may tell your viewers tonight that an arrest is imminent.
Imminent? Do you mean this is the asylum killer's last murder? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying the next time I have to see any of you will be at the press conference I'll call when I announce the arrest of the asylum killer. Now, that's all, gentlemen. Thank you.
But just exactly when will that press conference be, Commissioner?
Anything yet, Phil?
I'm taking it back to the lab now, Commissioner.
All right. Tom, get a report back to me as soon as you can.
Yes, sir.
I shouldn't let the press get to me like that, but that Peter Jordan would have his viewers hysterical by nightfall if I didn't say something a little reassuring.
I thought you were most reassuring, sir. I feel much better. I just hope that the asylum killer hears that he's committed his last murder.
Yeah, and like everyone else in this town, believes everything he hears on the news.
You mean you think he's already planning his next one?
I do.
If only there was some connection between all these killings, a motive, anything. At least we'd have some way of predicting who his next victim might be.
Hey, I see you. What do you do? Get your kick stealing the police commissioner's paper? I can see the news on TV, you know. Hello? Oh, Mother, how are you? What?
I never won anything before in my life. I just couldn't believe it.
Moon Mountain, that's that new resort that everybody's been talking about, isn't it? You're leaving right now?
That's the way the contest works, they said. You have to be able to go immediately. And of course I am, so I said yes. Except that tomorrow's your birthday, of course. And I feel bad about that.
Don't worry about that. You can get me something expensive when you get back. Anyway, I'm sure the Mac has got something marvelous planned for tomorrow night. Mother, that's it. The dinner was for tomorrow night.
I'm not following you.
Oh, Mother, wait a minute. It all started this afternoon when I got a call from McMillan's restaurant telling me that my husband wanted me to meet him for dinner there tonight. Something about a religious holiday that was celebrated by men who worship their wives. What do you mean that doesn't sound like Mac? That sounds exactly like Mac, Mother. Anyway, I went. But I ate alone. Mac never showed up. Well, now I realize it was the restaurant that made the mistake. Mac meant dinner for tomorrow night.
Oh, yes, I'm sure that's what happened, darling. That does sound like Mac. Well, have to hurry. See you in a couple of days.
Okay, Mother, you have a good time. Bye-bye. Of course that's it. I can't remember my own birthday. Mildred? Mildred, where are you? Mildred, where are you? Gee. Somebody having a party? What's going on? How sweet. Where are my needles? Oh, Mildred. Did you have to take my needles out of my knitting? Mildred, where are you? You win.
Flagging attendance is forced one of the most unique doubleheaders in sports. For the price of one, you'll get a roller skating match race, and as soon as they can clear the court, a basketball game. Now, if that doesn't get the fans out, they're threatening to bring in an ice rink for a doubleheader of basketball and ice hockey. Tip from an old hand, all that is really needed to increase attendance is a winning team. Pete?
Well, speaking of doubleheaders, the asylum killer promises one next time, too. In a letter sent directly to this newscaster earlier this evening, the crazed murderer boasts he'll deliver his 6th and 7th victims simultaneously and in the immediate future. We go now to Marshall Downs for a report on what local citizens are doing about it.
Just what kind of dogs have people been buying lately, Mrs. Maxwell?
German Shepherds and Doberman Pinschers, and that's it.
And has the demand increased over the last few weeks?
Oh, I should say so. I'm selling about 2 dogs a day now. Before the asylum killer, I was lucky to sell 2 a week. Business is just great.
The failure of local police to discover the identity of the murderer clearly has citizens in a panic. No longer content to depend on San Francisco's finest for protection, they have begun to arm themselves. The city's 3 largest gun stores report a run on rifles. Now back to Marshall Downs for that report.
How is business, Mr. James?
Well, booming. Bang, bang, booming. Actually, I've never seen anything like it before. We're completely sold out of rifles, so are our competitors.
Then a citizen who doesn't already have a rifle can't get one?
Oh, no, don't say anything like that on the air. We're expecting a big new shipment tomorrow.
What do you think all this gun buying means, Mr. James?
Well, I know what it means to me. I'm not going to be out on the streets after dark.
Because of the asylum killer?
No. Because of the people I'm selling the guns to.
Meanwhile, the police continue their investigation of this morning's gruesome murder. At the scene of the fifth slaying, Police Commissioner McMillan had this to say in response to a question from your newscaster.
You may tell your viewers tonight that an arrest is imminent.
Imminent? Do you mean this is the asylum killer's last murder? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying the next time I have to see any of you will be at the press conference I'll call when I announce the arrest of the asylum killer. Now, that's all, gentlemen.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A promise from the police commissioner and a challenge to that promise from the asylum killer, already proclaiming 2 more victims before an arrest can be made.
There's no doubt about it. Hydrosulfurous acid with 8 percentage points mercury content. There's only one company that makes it that way. Here. Allied General Chemical Company.
Today, complete coverage of the Bay Area news. This has been KYES.
Hi, honey. Sorry I'm late. I called a couple of times, but you were out.
Oh, really? I bet if you try real hard, you could guess where.
At dinner time? I have no idea. Where?
Oh, come on, you're not trying.
Well, wherever it was, you don't look as though you were having any fun. Want a drink?
No, thanks.
Are you all right?
No. It's not supposed to show.
Not even to me? You look a little down. You want to go out to dinner?
Okay, that did it. We've been out to dinner, Mac, to Mi Ling's, Peking duck for 2. Is it coming back to you now?
What are you talking about?
Actually, the reason that you may be having such trouble remembering is because you weren't there.
Well, that sounds like a logical explanation.
But you did make the arrangements, didn't you? Peking duck 24 hours in advance.
No, Sally, I didn't do anything of the sort. I don't even know where you got the idea.
Well, I got the idea from the restaurant. They called me this afternoon, and they told me that my husband would like me to join him for dinner there tonight.
And you went, just like that.
Well, Mac, they said that you said that it was a religious holiday, so it never occurred to me to check.
Oh, what religious holiday?
The religious holiday celebrated by men who worship their wives.
Oh, come on, Sally. That doesn't even sound like me.
That's exactly what Mother said.
Oh, she did.
I argued with her. I told her I thought it sounded exactly like you.
Sure you don't want a drink?
I think I'll have a drink. Mac, if you didn't order the dinner, then who did?
Probably somebody playing a practical joke on you, which I don't find very funny either. Did you eat the duck?
Well, they would have been offended if I didn't. You know the Chinese.
No, but how was it?
Wonderful.
Wish I could have made it. I'm starving.
I brought yours home. It's in the oven warming.
You're a perfect wife. Mm-hmm. Paper come tonight?
No, he got away with it again. I don't think that's very funny either, stealing the police commissioner's paper.
He's just a dog. He doesn't know who I am.
Well, it wasn't a dog tonight unless he's taken up wearing trousers. I saw him dashing off with it when I came home.
You saw a man taking the paper?
Well, I didn't see him actually taking it, but the paper was gone and the man was running away. What else could it be?
I think I'll take a look.
Where did you find that?
Behind the tree where I told the paper boy to throw it to keep it away from that dog.
Then that man wasn't after the paper?
Oh, I'm sure he was. He just didn't know where to look.
Well, I wish he'd stolen the paper. I wish someone had stolen the television set. Mac, you don't think that the asylum killer is going to get away with this new threat, do you?
What new threat?
Well, it was on television. He wrote the station another letter.
I wish he'd write us.
Well, he probably knows you wouldn't give him half the attention that the press does.
Nobody is giving him more attention than I am. I have men all over the city trying to find him. What'd the letter say?
This time he promises 2 victims to die simultaneously.
When'd you hear that?
It was just on.
I'll call Enright.
You mean you really don't know? On the news, it sounded like you were ready to make an arrest.
I'm ready, all right. I just don't know who to arrest. Oh, he's not there. Well, here's one for you.
What are you doing opening my letter?
It's from Mildred.
I've been wondering where she was.
Well, this will certainly tell you. It says, grow tall, anthill, teabag, say apple tournament.
Sounds like Mildred. Gotta see it to read it. Grow tall, go tall, go tall. Got call, she got a call. Aunt Hill, Aunt Hill, Aunt Hill. Aunt ill, her aunt's ill. Teabag, say apple tournament. She'll be back the day after tomorrow. She got a call that her aunt is ill and she'll be back the day after tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Where does her aunt live?
Oh, they just moved again. Somewhere near Bishop, I think.
Seen the letter opener?
Isn't it there?
You sitting on it?
No? Oh, Mildred must have borrowed it and forgotten to put it back. Of course! All the food in the refrigerator.
Does she use the letter opener on the food in the refrigerator?
No, that's why she prepared all that food. The refrigerator is stuffed. That's to last us until she gets back.
And speaking of food, where's my duck?
I want you to give it another minute. I want it to be just right.
I wonder what she did with it. You know, Sally, I'm proud of you.
Proud of me?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Not too long ago, if you'd thought I'd stood you up, you wouldn't have been here when I got home. You'd have run home to Mother.
Well, I might have this time, except when I got home, I walked in the door and the phone was ringing, and it was Mother telling me goodbye.
I didn't know she was going anywhere.
She wasn't going anywhere, but she won one of those ridiculous telephone contests. You know, they ask her questions, she answered. Well, now she's on her way to a free weekend at that new resort, Moon Mountain.
Oh. First Mildred, now your mother. It looks like a mass exodus.
I hardly call my mother and Mildred a mass anything.
I wish we had a sick aunt to get us out of town for a few days. I'd even settle for an anemic cousin. Well, I tried. Happy birthday.
Oh, Mac. Acapulco?
I made arrangements with the department to be out of town for a few days, but obviously now we can't go.
You don't have to explain that to me.
We'll keep the tickets, just change the date of departure. And tomorrow night, I'll take you out to dinner someplace you've never been before, and this time I will be with you, I promise.
You don't have to take me anyplace special. I much prefer plain old hamburger with you to Peking duck without you.
We're gonna make tomorrow night an occasion, even if we never leave the premises.
Oh, I like that part about never leaving the premises.
I didn't hear that. I didn't get home in time to hear that. Nobody knows what time I got home. If I don't answer it, they'll just call somebody else, that's all. I'm too conscientious for this job. Hello, Enright here. A telegram? Yeah, go ahead, read it.
Tried unsuccessfully to reach you by phone tonight. Have decided a weekend off may do us both good. Am taking Sally on a trip. Why don't you try it? See you on Monday. Mac.
A trip? Well, I know he's going on a trip. I mean, I was there when he picked up the tickets. Huh? Oh, no, operator, I wasn't talking to you. But thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
If you tell me what you're looking for, maybe I can be more helpful.
I'll know it when I find it. It's bound to be a sale between 80 and 100 gallons. Hey, wait a minute. Salamac. Is that the name of a company?
Tell you the truth, I don't know.
Do you have a phone book?
Over there.
No Salamac company here.
Well, it's signed for by Mr. R. Salamac, 250 Trenton.
Thank you.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay.
If you wait a couple hours, I'll give you some champagne to go with it.
Why do we have to wait? Are you warming that too?
Will you look in the refrigerator? There's a note on it.
Well, it's from Mildred. You know I can't read it.
I know it. It says, "Happy birthday. To be consumed at midnight to commemorate yet another year. Love, Mildred."
She makes it sound like an anniversary. Still, it's a good year. Do we have to wait?
We do. It's a nice way to begin my birthday.
It smells good.
I know it is good.
Got a fork.
Oh, shoot.
There aren't any knives.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course there's knives. Mac, there aren't any knives.
That's what I said.
How is it?
Delicious. What are you doing?
Mac, there aren't any knives. Anywhere.
I'll check the Sterling.
Mac, you don't think that somebody is... That's a ridiculous idea. Knives are gonna be right here. There aren't any knives. Just silver. Do you think this is another practical joke? Well, next year I'm not gonna tell anybody that it's my birthday.
Who did you tell this year?
Nobody? Mac, you don't think it's a joke, do you?
Well, offhand, I'd say we've been robbed.
The TV's here. I'm just watching it. And all the appliances are here. Isn't that what they usually take first, Mac?
Your better homes have been known to...
The jewelry, I'll check it.
Check in right again.
Hello. Oh, Sergeant Enright. How nice to hear from you again tonight.
Loretta, I'm very, very sorry about having to work late tonight.
Oh, that's all right, Sergeant. When you canceled our dinner, I decided to spend the evening with an old friend.
Oh, well, I figured that there was someone waiting in line to take my place. But I'm glad you got home early.
I never left home.
Oh, you mean your friend came over to your house? Is he still there? I mean, look, Loretta, I can call back later.
No, I'm glad you called. I miss being with you tonight, Sergeant.
Yeah, so did I. I mean, I miss being with you, Loretta. And I was kind of hoping that we could just leave tonight. I've got reservations and everything. Separate rooms, of course.
Reservations? Are we going somewhere, Sergeant?
Well, the last time I was with you, you mentioned this trip you were interested in taking.
Oh, Sergeant, you don't mean Moon Mountain. I mean, that's the trip this season. You got reservations?
Well, I had to throw my weight around a little, but I got them. And, well, is that okay? I mean, is it possible? I mean, will you, Loretta?
Tonight? Excuse me, but I am talking to Sergeant Charles Enright of the San Francisco Police, aren't I?
Is something wrong? You can't go?
Well, it's just such an unexpected invitation. I mean, especially coming from you, Sergeant. I've never known you to be so impulsive.
Well, it's the first time I ever have been. And if you can't go, it's probably going to be the last.
Oh, I can go. I've been waiting for someone to invite me to Moon Mountain ever since it opened, but I never dreamed it would be you.
Yeah, well, neither did I.
Enright's still busy. Stereos there, antiques, paintings.
Nothing is missing.
You sound disappointed.
Well, I am. It's a little bit unflattering to be told that your jewelry isn't even worth stealing. There's some really nice pieces in here.
Camera's still here.
Mac, it just occurred to me that man who's outside. He's the thief that invited us out to dinner so he could burgle a house. It wasn't a practical joke at all.
It just occurred to you, huh?
You'd already figured it out. Everything else probably makes sense to you, too.
No, nothing else makes sense. Wait a minute. The letter opener's missing.
Oh, Mildred just misplaced that. No, of course. We just thought that Mildred misplaced that.
Knives and a letter opener.
It's so strange. You know, my knitting needles are missing, too.
Knitting needles?
Yeah, well, I was going to knit while I was waiting for you to come home tonight, but I couldn't find my needles. I found my knitting, but I couldn't find my needles.
Knitting needles. Knives. Letter opener. Scissors, Sally.
Scissors? Of course, everything else was sharp.
Razor blades. No scissors.
Mine, too.
Let's check in the kitchen.
No scissors, Mac.
My tools are gone. Sharp objects.
Well, I just don't understand it.
What other sharp objects do we have? Fireplace tools.
Oh, Mac, I don't understand this.
There's got to be a logical explanation to all this.
Oh, good, what?
I don't know yet. Let's go over the facts again.
Well, there's only one fact. We have been robbed.
First, you were treated to a pre-birthday dinner by a party unknown.
Who was trying to get us out of the house so he could rob us. Only he didn't take anything of value.
Value to him is obviously different than value to us. He took only sharp objects.
Obviously, he didn't want us to cut. What? Ourselves, Mac?
I doubt that.
Could it have possibly been Mildred? Could she have done something with all of our sharp objects?
Well, that's good thinking. When a housekeeper like Mildred lives with you, she's definitely a suspect at all times. What if he's still on the phone? Now there's no answer. It's not like the good sergeant. First he's out, then he's in, then he's out again.
No, I always keep this with me. I feel naked without it.
Oh, like I feel without my weapon?
I have a lot more in here than just a weapon. These are the big guns. Eyeshadow, makeup base, wrinkle cream, and milk cleanser.
Well, I promise I won't steal it.
Okay. Champagne. Sergeant, is this the real you?
No, it isn't. But then it's not the real commissioner to give me the weekend off either.
This is really quite exciting, Sergeant.
Are you going to call me Sergeant all weekend, Loretta?
I love calling you Sergeant. I mean, I like that you're a sergeant, don't you?
Well, sure I do. It's just that I want to forget it for the weekend. I mean, I want to let Charlie Enright out to howl for a couple of days.
Well, I find Charlie Enright adorable also.
You know, Loretta, I really didn't think that you were going to come with me. I mean, I really didn't think that you would. I mean, there must be a whole line of fellas just waiting to take you to nice places.
Well, a lot of guys call me, yes, but you're my only sergeant. Sergeant.
Mac? I've solved it.
Oh?
It was Mildred.
She took all our knives to her aunt's?
No, she had them sharpened. Don't you see, some man probably came to the door and Mildred gave him everything that we own to be sharpened. Doesn't that sound exactly like Mildred? They'll be back tomorrow, nice and sharp. Only why did she give him my knitting needles and the letter opener?
And the fire poker.
Only that really sounds like Mildred, too, doesn't it?
I suppose so, honey.
Mac, if it wasn't Mildred, then the person that took all of our sharp objects would have to be insane, wouldn't he?
Central?
Central, over.
412 here. What's Commissioner McMillan's address?
250, Trenton.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
Mac, you know that double murder that the asylum killer has planned?
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose he has anybody special in mind, do
Well,
you?
now, let's not get like everybody else in San Francisco, imagining we're his next victims. How about a drink?
Corkscrew and the bottle opener are missing, aren't they? Not even Mildred would have those sent out to be sharpened. Mac, I think I'll take you up on that drink. Oh. That's so strong. Just what are you trying to take my mind off of?
It's what I'd like to get your mind on. Arriba.
Arriba.
Abajo.
Abajo.
Al centro.
El centro.
Al dentro. Sally, I've got a great idea. Why don't we begin celebrating your birthday tonight? Let's check into a hotel, have breakfast in bed, spend the rest of the day there, and go out on the town tomorrow night. A real 24-hour celebration.
What a tempting idea, especially the part about spending the day in bed. You always did know how to make a girl an offer.
Then let's go.
Mac, next year. I don't think the police commissioner should be chased out of his house tonight.
No one's chasing me. I wanted to take you to Acapulco, didn't I? But since we have to stay in the city, the least I can do is take you to a hotel for the night.
You're only offering because you think I'm scared.
Are you scared?
Oh, yes.
Then let's go.
Mac! Come here. You can't run away every time your wife is a little scared.
That's what I love about you. If we stay, do you think you'd be able to sleep?
Of course. He didn't take the bed, did he?
All right. I'll get a patrol car to cruise the neighborhood.
Nothing wrong with that. As long as he doesn't bother us.
Oh, why don't you look under the hood?
Well, I don't think it would do very much good.
How do you know?
Because everything always looks fine every time I look under the hood.
Oh, you too, huh? Me too.
You too?
Me too.
Oh, listen, I was saving this till later. But we might as well drink it now, huh? I mean, it could help to keep us warm. It's not on ice.
Well, that's okay, because I am.
No. You know, I didn't know which kind you'd prefer. You know, the pipers or the mums.
They're both good.
Yeah, I mean, some people are really very, very, very fussy. Oh, excuse me. They're really fussy about the kind of champagne that they drink.
Oh, I know. I know some men who think they can't get down anything but Dom Perignon.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh, it's good, too.
Oh. Well, all I knew is that I wanted something, Skull, something important. I mean, I wasn't going to settle for any of that domestic stuff. Hey, that's really good.
Sally, you know what I'm thinking?
You got a solution.
I'm thinking maybe I should go back into law practice.
Oh, Mac.
Well, it'll be okay if I could keep my public life out of my private one, but I can't seem to do that.
Well, it's exactly the way I like it. You know, I'm very suspicious of men who do not involve their wives in their work. And you know yourself that my dad said that my mother could put clues together faster than he could.
Well, I wish she were here tonight.
Don't you find that a little strange?
What?
That Mother's not here? But why would anybody want to get my mother out of town?
Yeah, well, she does have a way of dropping in unexpectedly.
I never thought that bothered you.
It doesn't. I love your mother.
How nice. Still, I wish that Mildred's aunt could have held on until Mother got back.
Do you have a phone number for Mildred's aunt, just in case Mildred does know where the knives are?
Not since she's moved. Anyway, Mildred's not going to get there till tomorrow morning. She takes the bus. Mac, you don't suppose there is a possibility that Mildred is going to find her aunt in good health? A possibility that it's all part of the same plan that got me out of the house so we could be robbed, the same plan that got us robbed, and the same plan that got my mother out of town for the weekend, and the
I
same...
think it's a possibility. It's all part of the same plan.
Aha!
Yes, and it's also a possibility that by the light of day, none of this will seem so puzzling.
You're not trying to tell me that you could sleep.
You wouldn't care to join me, would you?
Well, it's not that I couldn't sleep. It's just that I did have this book that I was dying to finish.
What book?
A War and Peace.
I didn't know you'd started it.
Oh, I haven't. I just thought tonight would be an ideal night to start it and to finish it.
Well, I probably couldn't sleep either.
You are so cute when you lie. How about Scrabble?
Scrabble, thanks a lot. How can you keep your mind on Scrabble?
Well, if I don't, you know where it will be.
Well, I guess I'd better call for help.
Call? There's no one around to hear you.
Well, I have a car phone. Of course, I wasn't planning to use it on this trip, but it's a lot faster than calling an auto club.
You know, I was telling my roommate about all the advantages of dating a man like you, and I didn't know you had a car phone, but I'll put that on my list.
Your list? Well, I'd sure like to hear that list. I mean, what does someone like you see in a cop?
Well, I think, best of all, I like that you like being a cop. You do, don't you?
Yes. I mean, why else would I do it?
Well, I'm a model for the money that's in it.
Oh, well, I don't know of any cops that are in it for the money.
I don't think I've ever gone with anyone that could make that statement.
Hello, operator. This is Sergeant Charles Enright of the San Francisco Police Department.
It just gives me goosebumps hearing you say it.
Oh. Well, maybe it's the cold.
No, it's you. Really?
Yes, operator. This is Sergeant Charles Enright of the San Francisco Police. And I think I've just run out of gas.
Well, that's all I can get.
Rear? Well, why didn't you make it deer?
I don't have a D.
Oh. Well, you ruined my play. No, here, I've still got one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 is 9.
Death. That's a swell word. How'd you think of that?
Why hasn't that patrol car arrived?
I'm sure it already has. You don't think they're going to shine a spotlight in the living room just to let us know they're here, do you? They patrol outside, because if there's someone to find, that's where you'll be.
If they find him.
If there's someone to find.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
What if he's there and they don't find him? Oh, this game is not doing me a bit of good, Mac. My mind is still you-know-where.
Let's play another kind of game. One that's a little more dangerous.
Like what?
Well, if there is someone out there, he's probably waiting for us to go to bed before he makes his next move.
So we turn out the lights and nab him.
Are you game?
It's a lot more interesting than Scrabble.
Sally, you know what I'm thinking?
You got a solution.
I'm thinking maybe I should go back into law practice.
Oh, Mac.
Well, it'll be okay if I could keep my public life out of my private one, but I can't seem to do that.
Well, that's exactly the way I like it. You know, I'm very suspicious of men who do not involve their wives in their work. And you know yourself that my dad said that my mother could put clues together faster than he could.
Well, I wish she were here tonight.
Don't you find that a little strange?
What?
That Mother's not here? But why would anybody want to get my mother out of town?
Yeah, well, she does have a way of dropping in unexpectedly.
I never thought that bothered you.
It doesn't. I love your mother.
How nice. Still, I wish that Mildred's aunt could have held on until Mother got back.
Do you have a phone number for Mildred's aunt, just in case Mildred does know where the knives are?
Not since she's moved. Anyway, Mildred's not going to get there till tomorrow morning. She takes the bus. Mac, you don't suppose there is a possibility that Mildred is going to find her aunt in good health? A possibility that it's all part of the same plan that got me out of the house so we could be robbed, the same plan that got us robbed, and the same plan that got my mother out of town for the weekend, and the
I think it's a possibility. It's all part of the same plan.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and it's also a possibility that by the light of day, none of this will seem so puzzling.
You're not trying to tell me that you could sleep.
You wouldn't care to join me, would you?
Well, it's not that I couldn't sleep. It's just that I did have this book that I was dying to finish.
What book?
A War and Peace.
I didn't know you'd started it.
Oh, I haven't. I just thought tonight would be an ideal night to start it and to finish it.
Well, I probably couldn't sleep either.
You are so cute when you lie. How about Scrabble?
Scrabble. Thanks a lot. How can you keep your mind on Scrabble?
Well, if I don't, you know where it will be.
Well, I guess I'd better call for help.
Call? There's no one around to hear you.
Well, I have a car phone. Of course, I wasn't planning to use it on this trip, but it's a lot faster than calling an auto club.
You know, I was telling my roommate about all the advantages of dating a man like you, and I didn't know you had a car phone, but I'll put that on my list.
Your list? Well, I'd sure like to hear that list. I mean, what does someone like you see in a cop?
Well, I think best of all, I like that you like being a cop. You do, don't you?
Yes. I mean, why else would I do it?
Well, I'm a model for the money that's in it.
Oh, well, I don't know of any cops that are in it for the money.
I don't think I've ever gone with anyone that could make that statement.
Hello, operator. This is Sergeant Charles Enright of the San Francisco Police Department.
It just gives me goosebumps hearing you say it.
Oh. Well, maybe it's the cold.
No, it's you. Really?
Yes, operator. This is Sergeant Charles Enright of the San Francisco Police. And I think I've just run out of gas.
Well, that's all I can get.
Rear? Well, why didn't you make it deer?
I don't have a D.
Oh. Well, you ruined my play. No, here, I've still got one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 is 9.
Death. That's a swell word. How'd you think of that?
Why hasn't that patrol car arrived?
I'm sure it already has. You don't think they're going to shine a spotlight in the living room just to let us know they're here, do you? They patrol outside, because if there's someone to find, that's where you'll be.
If they find him.
If there's someone to find.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
What if he's there and they don't find him? Oh, this game is not doing me a bit of good, Mac. My mind is still you know where.
Let's play another kind of game. One that's a little more dangerous.
Like what?
Well, if there is someone out there, he's probably waiting for us to go to bed before he makes his next move.
So we turn out the lights and nab him.
Are you game?
It's a lot more interesting than Scrabble.
Loretta, we're here. Moon Mountain. Loretta, look, this is the trip you've been waiting for a whole year for someone to take you on, and now someone has. Loretta, you all right?
Hadn't we better go home now, Sergeant? I mean, isn't it getting late?
Loretta, don't go to sleep. We're here, Moon Mountain, and... well, no wonder everybody's talking about it. I mean, it's fantastic. Please?
Stay here.
Okay. Mac? Shh. Well, Mac, nothing's happened. What now?
I think we'd feel better if we took a stroll through the neighborhood.
Oh, what a wonderful idea. By moonlight, it'll even be romantic. Isn't it a perfect night for a stroll?
Oh, I always try to take a walk on garbage night. That's when the street looks its best.
Well, why don't you not look down? You should look up at the stars.
That's one of the things I love about you. Hey! Wait here. Open up. Police.
Down, Mac, down! I'm afraid you'll have to forgive Mac. He's a killer. But that's why we got him, of course. To protect us from the asylum killer.
Well, I'm sorry, but a man just ran through your door.
Oh, that was Harry. He lives here. And I recognize you from the TV. You're the police commissioner, right?
Yeah, that's right, ma'am. This is my wife, Sally.
Oh, Mrs. Commissioner, I told Harry he was going to have to cut that out now that we have a police commissioner living in the neighborhood.
What exactly was Harry doing?
Come on, Harry. Tell them. Maybe the commissioner will show a little mercy, since we're neighbors, and they won't give you the electric chair.
Well, since her mother moved in with us, Commissioner, we're a 5-can family, but I still only got 4 cans. So on garbage nights,
Come on, Harry,
slip the extra into other folks' cans. You know, you have 4 cans, Commissioner, but you're not really much more than a 2-can family.
Well, I mean, you can have one of our cans.
Maybe just borrow it until you have kids, or her mother comes to live with you.
I feel better now, don't you?
Isn't it amazing what the mind can imagine?
Uh-huh.
And how simple it all is when you have an explanation? It wasn't a prowler at all.
Hey, it's almost midnight. It's time for champagne.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
This is going to be a terrific birthday. You know, I feel 10 years younger than I did 10 minutes ago.
How old are you now, anyway?
What a tacky question.
Well, I'm not so sure I ever did now.
I don't think you're ever gonna know. The only part you have to know is the part about till death do us part.
You had to say that, didn't you?
Well, it just slipped out.
What's more?
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm beginning to get really sleepy.
Oh, yeah? Drug. Sally.
Okay, Joe, we're all set.
Let's go over the checklist again.
Okay. Food cleared, windows checked, doors checked, check. What are you so worried about?
I don't take chances. Not in this job.
Look, I don't take chances either. The list was correctly posted on the door. In fact, what I am showing you is that everything has been checked.
Okay. Just seems kind of funny, everything done. They must have got here awfully early.
You know what they always say, the early bird gets the worms. Except all we ever gets the bugs.
What is it, Mac? What's happening?
I'm not sure yet. Get out.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I just feel like I spent the day now.
Mac, it looks as though there's a bag over the house. Is that possible?
Exterminators?
Exterminators? I didn't call them. I've been meaning to call them, but I know I didn't call them.
I know you didn't call them. Neither did I.
The asylum killer. This is how he's gonna kill us, Mac. He likes his victims to die slowly. That's his style. With a double header, Mac.
We're not gonna die slowly. We're not gonna die at all. We woke up just in time.
Mac, you can burn it.
Can't. Non-flammable. Maybe I can cut it. Stand back.
Here, Mac, please put these under the bed.
There's still time. There's plenty of good air upstairs. Come on.
Mac, I know that gas is heavier than air, so it rises. But it does rise. Oh, Mac, we've got to think of something else to try.
Yeah.
Mac, what are you doing? You can't cut through canvas with a pole like that?
No, but I can push at it.
And somebody will see us.
Get back.
Here,
Fantastic.
try my specialty. Try. Help! Help! Hey,
get somebody to fix that machine before we go on another job. Somebody's gonna call the police department if they don't.
Just need to on. We'll squirt a little on when we get back at the shop.
Save it. If it isn't
What?
they're not gonna hear it. We'll get out. We'll make it.
How?
Well,
Oh,
you've
man.
forgotten the telephone.
That's dead. You know that.
That isn't gonna stop people from calling us. And when they can't get through, they'll investigate.
My mother. She's always fighting with the telephone company. But not long distance, Mac. Mildred's not gonna call us. Everybody else in town is used to the bad service. They won't even think about it. Nobody's gonna check, Mac. Nobody.
I'm sure Enright will be calling to check.
Loretta, wake up. Loretta, we've been here at Moon Mountain for hours, and you don't even know what it looks like. Come on, let's take a walk on over to the window, huh? I mean, I got this wonderful room with a view just for you. And, oh, Loretta, you don't know how many nights I've thought about spending the weekend with you. I mean, I've looked forward to it from the very first moment that I ever saw you. I know you're out of my league, Loretta, but what's the point of going out with someone who isn't out of my league? Only this isn't really the way I imagined it. I mean, well, it's just that I thought before we fell asleep together that we'd be awake together. You know, I wish the commissioner had never even sent me that telegram. Come to think of it, it's really not like the commissioner to send me a telegram.
Operator, I'd like to place a call to Mr. Cooper.
You awake, Loretta?
Here, breathe through this. I've got another idea. Let's go to the attic. Here.
Gee, this is better up here. For how long, Mac?
Oh, we have 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, the way I read that, we have about an hour.
Hey. Happy birthday.
I've forgotten all about it. Well, it's one birthday I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Certainly got us into one this time, didn't I?
It's not your fault.
I always think I can handle anything.
You can. You know, Mac, I'm not afraid of dying as long as we're together. I'd just be afraid to go on living without you.
Sergeant! Sergeant Enright!
Okay, they found me. Well, I was ready to go back anyhow. Mrs. Hall, I never expected to see you here.
It's an unexpected pleasure for me, too, Sergeant. How are you?
I'm just fine. Are you alone?
Are you trying to pick me up, Sergeant?
No, but I'd love to buy you breakfast. Look, I hate counters. We could move over to that table.
What a lovely idea. Thank you. Does your room have a nice view, Sergeant?
Oh, yes, I've been looking at it all morning. It's also the most expensive view I've ever had.
Well, I wouldn't know about that, Sergeant. I'm not paying for my room. I won this trip.
Won it? Well, how did you do that?
One of those phone contests where they call and ask you a question.
Oh, well, what was the question you had to answer to win a trip like this? I mean, it must have been a Lulu.
Oh, it was, Sergeant. They wanted to know the name of the police commissioner of San Francisco. I wish Mac and Sally were here. What if they didn't get away to Acapulco? Perhaps I should give them a call. They could fly up this afternoon.
Oh. Well, I'd love seeing the commissioner.
I thought some music would be nice.
Here. This won first place, didn't
Yeah. For the worst wedding present that we received. Ooh, the Death March. I didn't know we had the Death March.
You don't. This isn't ours.
He put it there. He thought of everything.
As a matter of fact, he didn't. Mr. Fitzsimons.
Mr. Fitzsimons. We haven't even seen him since the last time he turned us into the police for playing the records too loud.
Why don't I go downstairs and play the stereo too loud?
No, you can't go down there.
I have to.
You can't.
You'll know I made it when you hear the music.
Have you come to save us?
I'm afraid not, Mrs. McMillan. Though I'm touched you're able to see the potential for kindness that lurks beneath this mask. I am here to be with you at the end, however.
I thought you'd come to save us.
No one will come to save you, Mrs. McMillan. But it's almost over now. So why not relax and stop fighting it? You must be very sleepy.
Someone is coming to save us.
No. And your disappointment will only be the greater if you continue to think that. You've done all you can, Mrs. McMillan. I congratulate you and your husband. You've lasted much longer than I thought you would. There now. Are you comfortable?
I know you.
We've never met, Mrs. McMillan.
Your voice is familiar.
That pleases me. Thank you.
If I don't know you, why are you doing this? I don't understand it.
I'm afraid they never understand. I've talked to them all, you know. Just before the end.
Talk to who?
Why, my victims. You and your husband will make 6 and 7. I can't tell you how pleased I am with myself over this one. It's clearly the most original and also the most technically difficult. The storyline was perfect from the beginning, of course. But then to have dream casting, the police commissioner and his wife.
Dream casting? Are you filming this?
Just lie here quietly. Everything is going to be fine.
Sally, why did you open the door? Sally!
Welcome, Commissioner.
So you finally showed up. You do. Have to watch, don't you?
How nice to be expected. Your wife seems surprised to see me. Though we've been having a lovely little chat, considering her condition. But I can see your mind's not quite as foggy yet. How do you do it, Commissioner? Oh, don't make that mistake. Just after I praised you on how well your mind was working.
Oh, this afternoon? I don't see how. 3 days' work. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I realize. But thank you anyway. Goodbye.
They wanted you to work today?
Yes, all weekend. Pose at some factory that's closed.
You mean they want you to come back from your trip just for 3 days' work? Isn't that asking an awful lot?
But then they pay me an awful lot, Sergeant. I get $400 a day.
$400 a day? Well, at those prices, you have got to go back.
Well, what about the prices here? I feel terrible if I've cost you all that money and then just slept.
Well, that's all right. It's just that I don't know when I can get away again.
Hey, why don't I cook dinner for you one night next week?
You can cook?
Oh, yeah, I'm a great cook. Of course, I'm not allowed to eat, but I'm a great cook. And thank you for the best sleep I've had in weeks.
Sally, wake up.
You said I could sleep. Yeah.
Why not leave your wife alone, Commissioner? She's beginning to rest quite easily.
I know who you are. I recognize that voice.
Aren't you even going to ask me the reason why? Only last week, I believe you issued a statement that the asylum killer strikes for no reason at all. I could hardly read that on the air without laughing. There's always a reason, Commissioner.
There's nothing to connect them. You chose your victims at random. Why?
To prove I was right. In the beginning, it was only theory, of course. I started by trying to write for television, you know. But my scripts were rejected for their implausibility. Well, I've showed them now, haven't I?
You've been acting out your rejected scripts.
And most convincingly, you'll have to admit, Commissioner. I've terrified an entire city.
With the aid of your nightly telecasts, yes.
That was all part of my plan. Once I decided to produce my own scripts and prove how plausible my plots were, I made sure they got the television coverage they deserved. I'm the only newscaster who's dared show how incompetent the police really are. What a pity you won't be able to hear how I report your deaths on my newscast tomorrow evening. The supreme example of police ineptitude. You're beginning to annoy me, Commissioner. Don't force me to shoot you.
And wreck a plot as ingenious as yours. That would be too bad.
But I will if I have to.
I can't believe a mind as subtle as yours would resort to simple gunplay, unless, of course, you're planning something far more ingenious than I suspected. A triple play instead of a double header.
Triple play? What are you talking about?
With all this gas, you fire that gun and the flash of it'll blow the roof off this place. Unless, of course, that's what you have in mind. The three of us at once, who can tell with a mind like yours?
Kill myself? Don't be silly, Commissioner.
Still not ready?
To die? Why would I ever be ready to die?
That's what all these killings are about, isn't it? Watching your victims die. Trying to get to the point where you can face it. Well, you've watched 5 victims die now. Can you go out with 6 and 7?
What are you doing?
Fire it. We can all go together. Maybe we can even dance.
Turn that on!
Sally, breathe deeply.
Oh.
Breathe.
I was just resting, Mac.
Keep it on till we get out here.
Mac, don't shoot! The gas will explode.
Hey,
there's people in there. Call the police.
The trouble with people who invent implausible plots is they don't recognize one when they hear it.
Well, isn't Moon Mountain everything I said? Oh, it's so wonderful you could all get away and get here for the weekend.
Oh, Mother, that was just a lovely excuse for you to stay another week waiting for us. Don Perignon, Sergeant, you shouldn't have.
Well, some people are very choosy about their champagnes. Mrs. McMillan, happy birthday a week late.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'll never complain again about being a year older.
What's the matter, Commissioner? You're not drinking.
Oh, no, it's not that, Sergeant. It's just that reminds me of the last time I had champagne to celebrate Sally's birthday. I was unconscious before I could finish it.
Well, don't worry, darling. From now on, I'll be your official taster.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Really having a lot of trouble here.
আব্বা আম্মা যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো। শুন, আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর, বিয়েটা কর আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর।
ও, আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না? তোরা কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই?
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই, তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস। এই আসো। এই কি তোরা সকালবেলা এরকম কাঁদতেছিস কেন? আব্বাও কাঁদতেছে, আম্মাও কাঁদতেছে। কিছু আম্মা কি সকালবেলা কি সিরিয়াল দেখা শুরু করছে? তাহলে কিছু চুরি হয়েছে বাসায়? কেউ মারা গেছে? কেউ কি মরার আগে হসপিটালে অ্যাডমিট হয়েছে? তাহলে কি হয়েছে? সবাই এরকম আয়োজন করে কাঁদতেছে কেন?
বাবা মা বলতেছে আমার নাকি পড়াশোনার দরকার নাই, ধান থাকলে নাকি ধানের মাঝে চিটাও থাকে, আমি নাকি চিটা।
হ্যাঁ, তাহলে তো ঠিকই বলছে। আর তুই কখনো দেখছো আব্বা আম্মা পোলাপানের সাথে মিথ্যা কথা বলে?
ভাই কি ওই কথা কইছে? কইছে আমার 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়ে করা লাগবে, বিয়ে করে 9 মাসের মধ্যে বাচ্চা পয়দা দেওয়া লাগবে।
মাত্র 9 মাস টাইম দিছে? তুই তো নির্ঘাত ফেল করবি। মানে তোর যে পড়াশোনার কন্ডিশন, তুই 9 মাসের সাথে তোর আরো মিনিমাম 4 মাস টাইম দেওয়া লাগবে, তারপর যদি 12। আচ্ছা, দোকানদাররা অবশ্য নতুন যারা বিয়ে করে তাকে চেয়ার দিকে তাকায় থাকে 2 পয়সা ইনকামের জন্য। তোর দিয়ে সেটাও হবে না, তুই চিন্তা বাদ। হ্যাঁ বল।
তুইও?
কি?
আমি আগে সন্দেহ করছিলাম তুই আমার মায়ের পেটের ভাই না। মায়ের পেটের ভাই হলে তুই এরকম করে কথা বলতে পারতি না। তোর আমার না কোনো মিল নাই, না আছে স্বভাবের মিল, না আছে চরিত্রের মিল, না আছে তোর এই যে চেহারার মিল, গায়ের কালারের মিল, কোনো কিছু মিল নাই। বাইকটা
শোন, আব্বা আম্মা যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত, তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো। শুন, আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর, বিয়েটা কর আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর।
ও, আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না? আমি তোমার জীবনের বাধা? তোরা কেউ আমার ভালো চাস না, তোরা কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই।
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই, তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস। শোন, আমি তোর ছোট হিসেবে চাই তুই আব্বা আম্মার কথাটা শোন, তুই 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়েটা কর, আমি কবজি ডুবায়া তোর বিয়ের কাচ্চি খাবো, বুঝছস? এই আসো।
Rượu này em đánh là sút rồi.
Rồi à? Vinh Chi lên 7 rồi 35 củ 35 củ rồi 35.000 hai lát này kia chắc bay như ác quỷ 800 năng lượng vì bớt 16 mà triệu quay kia qua này. 16 triệu rồi à? Thôi từ từ thế cút về kia một lát một để bớt này quay 230 củ phù thủy à. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Mày chuẩn 10 lát mắc như vậy. Ê, từ phong tỏa Chí định perfect. One guy perfect landing. Xoay đều mày tí cắm lòng đất. À còn nữa cắm lòng đất đi vào đấy cả cắm lòng đất thôi. Hai để kiếm đi bớt. Wow. Các cái đồ à? Mạnh quá hết đồ. Chuẩn chỉ không? Có thread này. What the hell? Tụi lối thầy tụi uống được. Lối này. À 25 củ à? Đây 10 lần là 200 củ ấy. Mày 140 lap, 51 lap. 55 à? Như bay quý nhà thầy mà. Nhanh điết. Vừa nhanh. Các bạn là gấp tiếp theo ngay lập tức. Thần dừng không? Ôi, chun nói kêu cửa. Vương miện thần dừng à? Thôi anh xin phép vậy. Đâu miện thần dừng rồi Bảnh ơi. Ta phải vẽ bài khác rồi. Phải vẽ bài là gì 6 thần dừng thì bỏ mỗi thằng là kia xong à? Vẫn là thế, bỏ mỗi thằng kia xong. Ngoài 5 thần dừng 6 thần dừng 5 này. Nó thần dừng cho thread nữa là xong. Giờ sẽ có 4 thần dừng bây giờ rồi à? Cháy như phai rồi. Có cho cả quyền năng khổng lồ nữa cơ á. Bạn thực sự bảnh đấy thầy ơi. Đủ loại cường khác lên cường nào trong đủ. Giờ bài thì quýt. Không sao thầy ơi. Phải bỏ 2 con ngoan gì đấy không thua mất. 15 máu thôi, đánh đổi rồi. Con 3 rồi. Đánh đổi rồi. AC1 trên AC2 là bên rồi. Hàng công người ta chưa làm rồi. Làm trên của nó này. Đấy vẫn khỏe, vẫn khỏe. Nhớ thua. Vẫn khỏe. Không yếu đâu. Đấy. Ông hai cái đéo này ơi, đéo chết. Ông hai mà không chết vậy. Ống nó. Bài biết. Ui ông không chết lại. What the hell? Ô, ấn pháp sư. Cả một cái bút dòng ông hai không chết. Trôn tỏ. Nghe. Top 6. Chat game. Ủa chat game. Có 23 mặt tiền 23 điểm thì mới hết điểm. Ba lát mà từ lên đầu tiên lên 5 sơn nhỉ, nếu sắp 2 lần nữa ngọc bảo bao nhiêu, khoảng là tầm 2,5 là không đủ, lên 5.5x tốc độ sử binh. Mình không thầy ơi. Nhóm này củ sẵn rồi. Gì vậy thầy? Này 125 à? 200 rồi. Cộng gì đây? Tạm mới nâng cấp tất cả nâng cấp cho một lần mình. Rồi xoay bài tự động không? Có lấy bạc rồi anh lấy xoay bài tự động này. 180 à? Vách. Không được á. Vách. Được, lấy có. Như đi qua này 215 nắp à? 25 à? 25. 35 không? Được cộng 10 này, 30 rồi, thừa 30. 10 này. 229 ạ. Đâu thì phải thừa 30. Wow, cái mày gì luôn. Thần tài này. Thần tài lên, chờ nhỉ. Thần tài lên. Thần tài đến. Bay. 120 rồi, lần một lượt bớt. Cái gì đấy? Máy lỗ à? Máy lỗ sao? Lỗ máy. Đéo ở đây. Cái gì được rét à? Tính như thầy. Đợt đỉnh nó đã xuống à? Chọn đất. Perfect. Good landing rồi á. 100 năm à? Anh có thể chỉnh cho nó phải good landing mới được. Giờ. Chọn tìm bằng những gì mà cho nó. Này á. Vì nó bị lệch chạy sang bên kia một tí. Cô đông. Good landing. Nhéo vậy, phải nói. Áo choàng bạc, độc dược sĩ. Được lấy mất cực rồi phục. Có sức hành vác, cái điểm lính. Áo choàng bạc này. Xong đâu? Ui. Thần tài ngay.
তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনে সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ। বইলা এসো শেষবার মতো চুলদারি আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়ব। সরেন।
আরে ভাই, নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই।
কি করছিস? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে।
সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে। আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি।
এই কথা তুই বলতেছিস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই।
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি, এবার হয় না আগামীবার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি।
এই দাঁড়া জুনিয়র? হ্যাঁ, কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হলো? কত দেখি। এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকবো না।
টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিন না পিন্দা ঘুরতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় মুখ দেখাইতে হইব না।
দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোরে তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না, কি হয়েছে কত?
কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাই।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাটায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই? কামটা কি হলো ভাই? কালকে গেমটা এটা গেলেন?
যাওয়া হইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি করে দিব
না ভাই, পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা আছে, রুমের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাখতে পারবো না ভাই।
তুই কি কর? রহিম ভাই, মাথা ঠান্ডা, মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরবো মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারো না? যাও এবার রেডি করো গিয়া, যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
আঙ্কুটা একটু বড় খবর হইব।
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই, আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই। পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা, কি মামা?
এই তো দুষ্ট লাইনে আছো, এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না। খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা, এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি?
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা। আপনার একটু কাছে দিই। আলু দেই, আলু আলু।
না না আলু না, গোস্ত দাও, গোস্ত দাও।
এই যে গোস্ত দেই।
অনেক মজা হয়েছে। এই লাইনে দাও, লাইনে দাও।
আলু
লো 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 লাইলি লো। তুমি লই বানি
খাইতাম, মজা তো
তুমি একটু খাও।
সবাই আমগুলোকে খাইতাম।
আরে খাবো তো, খাবার তো আছে।
লোকে খাও।
আরে মামা খান তো, আছে কিছু লাগলে বললেন কিন্তু।
মজা হয়েছে না?
আসলে
না তুলো গোস্ত লো।
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে?
ভাই 5 বার।
তোমার এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও, মাগনা খাওয়ান পাইলে হুদাই হামাম করে খাও।
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওয়ান খাই ভাই, আমরা তো বাজেতে জিতছি আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি। বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই, আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে। লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে, ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি।
হ্যাঁ, মানুষের খায় কাম নাই, তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে।
ভাই আপনি জানেন না ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস, অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই। ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই। আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলই, তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো, রাজপথে নামবো, আমি আন্দোলন করবো ওকে ফাঁসির লিগা।
যাও যাও, তুমি তোমার কানে যাও, আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো।
আপনি একটু বহান ভাই।
Nhầm buổi tía nó xóa ha ha. Tía thầy nhót. Tía thầy nhót này mà bình tĩnh tự tin và tự tin. Bình. Bye bye gái. Đổ mồm luôn mà, sự là khỏe đấy. Nhưng mà thầy say bài ấy, bình chia sẻ. Có sa ra. Có rakan. Đúng vậy. Át này, binh. Xong. Ra át luôn mà. Sao có xin ra ấy, nhưng mà anh giấu dùng rồi. Ui, xét này. Xét đây là vài cảnh đệ đẹp đéo chịu được. Không sao, thầy ơi. Bay cho tài, quay đều, quay. Ui, con lắc rồi sao, cút. Mày đi, xong rồi có át rồi. Ngày đánh bài va vẫn. Sao ra còn bài đẹp phết. Định mạnh cái xét này. Ui, bình điết. xét là mình sẽ thiếu là một cái cung mà cung một con Kizana hoặc là một con Nautilus để lấy cái thú tượng này cho in lao. Bắn cung không? Bắn cung lấy đồ cho art đi thầy. Ui, rồi xong nhặt nhầm đồ. Ha ha. What the hell man? Nhặt nhầm đồ. Thế mà cũng đòi lái xe. Đùa tao à? Đùa tao không vậy. Thế mà cũng một cộng một ending trồn ngủ không? Trồn thấy không? Cinderella này cút, có một cút, đéo hiểu. Nhặt ngu đấy. Ngu đấy. Rớt ở đây. Rồi xong. Sao có thằng này đây nhỉ? Thì vậy có ai mà lại có cái thằng này đây nhỉ? Đúng rồi. À, đủ bốn rồi mà, cút. Nè. Xong. Chịu rồi, nhặt nhầm đồ, lỏ tắc ngủ nó mau nhỉ? Mày xem đi. Thầy ơi, không ai nhận được cái gì? Chấp nhận không? À đây, vòng quay may mắn, vòng quay vô cực. Anh 2 vòng à? Quay đều ra cái pet đỏ ấy đi, ra cái pet đỏ đó. Đi ra qua. Đi quay được vào pet Omega. Chịu rồi, tí vào lừa tao. Đi qua mà trồn lại đi qua. Trồn tố bố. Đi trồn tao, đi xin à? Đi xin chuẩn không vậy? Rồi xong, bình. Xong, thắng. Không thắng. Suýt thắng. Quả phe bắn được phết nhưng mà suýt thắng rồi. Thầy bay tốc độ cao ấy. Bay tốc độ cao luôn. Sợ cái gì? Cút. Bắn này phải. Có cái ấy này, có cái đấm cho xét bình. Đây cho mày gỡ đồ của thằng này ra. Gỡ đồ thằng này và cho xét thực sự bình không? Nó cầm con này vẫn được, nhưng mà gỡ đồ nó ra cho xét à? Được trai nhở? Ui, trai điếc. Giảm hưu nhở? Có hưu này, giảm hưu này. Mày hưu bố gái. Giảm hưu luôn. Át à? Ê, trùng bài nha. Sao ngày tiên nhận át làm chí? Có đánh bài tớ không? Có đánh này át nó choáng, nó lắc có choáng, có chịu đấy. Thôi thua. Át con lắc có choáng thì có chịu đấy. Đéo thua. Để em ngu à? Con lắc át là bạn yếu nhở? Át 1. Còn mình là tích lỗi tại lâu ấy chứ. Thua. Đi thắng, con nào ngu khỏe quá. Có một đồ ăn. Có một đồ ăn sự khó đấy. Át này. Để chất 8 mà để nhét 4 đấy vào này. 8 là cần cho con mỏi. Chất 9 thì con xin vào xong. Xin ra vào nữa. Định mệnh. Đúng rồi. Xin ra vào bình. Định mệnh sư. Rồi bay tốc độ cao. Anh ác quỷ mà. Anh hoa ác quỷ lobby World 2. Rồi chỉ gọi anh là bố. Anh là bố của lobby World 2. Ai à? Một đồ à? Ai à? Rồi một đồ ánh sáng. Cùng đao không? Cùng đao. Ui. 20% tốc đánh là chỉ sân phá à? Này đâu? Đây không phải là mình. Ôi trời ơi. Thôi xong rồi. Mong là có bắn được ra. Biết nháy mà mong là bắn được ra. Đấy. Phải thủ tượng. Mong có bắn được ra. Anh lỡ nhặt nhầm rồi. Không có 36 máu chứ. Đầu 3 tổng 9 à? Nếu biết sống không? Rồi, anh được 380. Thầy lái. Mình thắng. Nghe cái trường. Mình thắng. Mày 10% nữa. Mày ngã. Mày không được. Đùa tao. Xuống không. Xuống 7 bánh ơi. Nếu được rồi. Được tiếp à? 3 củ 59 là xem được bao nhiêu nhá. 4 3%, 4 và 66 cũng được. Át này. Sẽ át từ này rồi. Ê, chơi xong rồi, đánh trùng bài rồi, thằng này ấn tử thần ạ. Không sao thầy ơi, mình dồn trước là được. Sự thanh hóa. Bây giờ nói bàn. Xong rồi, xoay bài tự động. Đấy mới không. Chuẩn chỉ đấy, chuẩn chỉ mà xoay bài tự động. Go. Bình chi linh gọi thầy ơi. Nhót không? Nhót, đét. Cho tao. Ngáo vậy. Vẫn đang vay, anh vẫn đang nhảy. Thắng mà. Let me show you darkness. Sai rồi. Sai đều. Phải lái vô á, sao? Captain Vietnamese. Captain Việt Nam. Máy. Capture. Chuẩn không vậy bạn ơi. Chuẩn. 2 lần này. 2 lần. Đó, không 3 lần. Lại nữa ta thể bình tĩnh. 3 lần này. 3 lần 1 lần là 4 này. 5 lần này. 5 lần. 6 lần. 6 lần. Được 6 lần. 5 lần. Rồi 5. Chuẩn thế. Ngon. Còn một cái cung xanh nữa. Đây đi. Cung bài còn gì nhỉ? Có bài yêu đét. Long Vương à? Yêu đét xong còn nhiều món đấy. Xuân vậy, thầy chưa chạm đất 49 rồi, xong lần này là quay một vòng rồi. Mình tại không may mắn rồi nên là đến từ bao nhiêu quay được người thôi. Phải có may mắn cơ mới thích lâu. Vậy khỏe phết đùa. Không có Guardian Carry mà vẫn hold Guardian à? Thực sự là cầu nguyện không vậy? Thực sự là cầu nguyện ra Guardian không? Cái thằng lái xe này. Đấy, xe bay rồi. Xe bay nhưng mà vẫn cần bánh. Sự nhót không? Nhót đó. Mày nhót không? Ui Galio rồi. What the hell? Ui nó ở kia. Thì không có tập. Chơi Galio rồi. Để Galio ngoài. Chưa cần lắm. Cũng xịn đấy. Nhưng mà thiếu xe lát. Nhận được xe lát nữa là xong. Perfect tiếp à? Thêm nữa không? One more. Ê, 135 xuống 126 rồi. Reset. One more này. One more. One ai không được. One more. Không one more à? Quả đấy. Đây, được rồi. One more. Two more. One more. Hãy Sibasikira. Nope. Mày bay 54 à? Thực sự là 5 củ ấy nên là 50%. Quay đều. Cái gì đấy? Không skip được quên mất. Thôi thầy về qua kia thì bay thì kiếm tiền gì bớt. Quá mạnh. Ra một tuổi mà rồi lên go 4 cứ chỉ go 4 cho tôi vậy, chôn tôi à? Vẫn thắng à? Sự bay là tỷ bóng. Anh ác quỷ rồi, hóa ác quỷ rồi. Từ ngày em đi anh hóa thành ác quỷ. Ride a Car Simulator. 22 củ à? Anh sẽ bay được tầm 400 củ, 450 thì mới lên cấp tiếp theo được. Sự bình chi linh ấy. Nhanh mà nhẹn, ui bay nhanh đét, tốc độ sự là vua. Tốc độ sự là vua ấy, tốc độ sự một đẳng cấp Pro VIP. Chuẩn không vậy? Thắng là không vậy? Rồi, còn mỗi quân cho gát sẽ làm chi? Còn mỗi cho gát làm chi? Cho gát 2 mũ thích nghi à? Làm chi? Ui thổi đau phết, đùa. Ê, nó thắng được cái cút đấy. Ê, nó thổi chết Zone này. Không chết được. Có hai cái mũ kia đéo chết được. Hai mũ đấy chỉ kích thêm sát thương phép. Xong rồi. Quả chém cái nào của mình rồi. Chắn luôn. Đi chợ 100 máu bốc lửa. Đồ Zone này. Zone cái cục đấy sự xịn không? Bắn lan chắn ra. Đồ cổ này. 15% hút báo chủ sở đồng minh được đấy. Cái ui mất lắc rồi. Còn những con cục vàng. Lấy một cục vàng đi. Rồi chạy lấy cái này. Ha sorry. Mày bay cao. Một lần bay được tầm 40 triệu. Trận sao? Thế vào trận luôn, thế tao vào trận luôn. Cả thằng này nữa này. Này cũng vào trận trước này. Hai thằng top 1 top 2 trận trước. Nó để ý tên đấy, mình nhớ là đi. Gặp lại vẫy tay xin chào. Nhận phật sau thương nhau mà không muốn rời. Được sao? Giờ mình còn chưa ở đây Ari, nếu mà nhặt Ari vậy chung búa Ari không? Ngàn ở phía trước cho trong ai phải không? Nhưng mà chỉ không sao qua lấy tay xin chào. Mày đi đâu chôn à? Mình tạm luôn quan tiếp từ xong rồi ơi à nó chơi đánh cũng bành sợ thế, nó đánh cây sa long vương thì thua đấy. Được khổng lồ, một khổng lồ cái gì đấy, mở doan cảnh vệ thần dương, hai thần dương vật trời nhau, hai khổng lồ không cảnh vệ sư linh rồi xong. Nhà tranh bài của tớ làm ơn đấy đâu đấy, ngày phải đấy nhở, cứ chơi chứ 14 lap nhanh nhẹn bớt 4 rồi à, 1.2 à. Dương ơi, đây chuyển chuột tội thú tượng với cả giáp máu ánh sáng, cái nào ánh sáng ngon hơn? Bình gì 200 lap ấy không thật này, 51 này, 200 lap được đấy, được 200 lap không nhả nhớ được rồi, chạm tay rồi 19 nhớ là được 190 mà 200 lap của thầy ơi. Bớt em đủ 80 củ bớt lần nữa ăn đét vậy rồi tao bớt lần nữa xong rồi tao mới cút về kia bớt 5 e xong rồi mình cút về kia được. Bình chia lên nhà đã diễn ra bình rồi Lên 9, nhá dưới xong rồi lên 9. Xong rồi lên 9 thì mình được xét và là bình full form. Rồi form này có nhắc được cái gì đâu. What chứ sao không? Nhắc được hắc ám kìa. Nhắc được tử thần hắc ám chỉ có June thôi. Rồi anh sẽ bay một chỗ ác quỷ nhá. Mèo 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 không vậy ăn quay xóa được à đâu ấy à 53 của thêm mấy lap nữa nhiều request lại 200